Hey, how are ya? Hey, I'm jumping in, getting my sponges, rotating them. I always have like one out, and then I'm like, yeah, I keep forgetting to soak it. So here we go. Give it a squeeze. That way you can kind of see what the heck I'm doing. So this is my water bucket, which is not very full. I need to actually fill it some more, but that's a later time, not now. Because I'm probably going to be doing some sort of crafting tonight. Just going to shift all the stuff on my desk. I think I'm good to go. We're going to see an annoying phone cable, annoying mouse cable in the way. Then I got the phone here, which I don't have it queued up. And it appears Facebook is letting me go live from the profile tonight. Woohoo! Alright, trying to find all my functions. And then we'll get going. Okay, am I live where I'm supposed to be? Yeah, that's how much I'm out of it tonight. Okay, here we go. Yep, I'm still tired. I had a nap tonight, a good 45 minutes. You know, I probably shouldn't have, but it's okay. I still needed it. I'm just beat. It's been exhausting a little while. I don't know what's up with me. Well, I do know what's up. I gotta, first I gotta restock on vitamins. That'd be a good start. Cause I think that, because every time I run out of vitamins, I get like this. I've noticed. Hey, Elaine. Hey. So I'm doing a little bit of crafting. I'm going to work on the second card from the Hello Spring kit. Is my quest for the night. That way I can slowly gear up towards the weekend on figuring out my class stuff for both classes. It's just fun to craft a little bit. I do enjoy my crafting. Glad to be crafting tonight. Alright, I'm going to grab the next card base and already chop it. Because that's just me, so it's the greeny one. Okay. So let's do that now. Then I can put the paper trimmer away. Oh. Yeah. So how's everyone? Ugh. It's the yawning drinking game again, isn't it? Well, I'm going to try to be a little quicker tonight because I want to get my butt up to bed and hopefully get more sleep. I did get some sleep last night. It's just not enough, you know what I mean? You know when you get sleep but you still don't feel rested? Yeah. So, it's been wacky lately. You know, it's a combination of winter blues and other things and stresses and other stuff and other stuff and other stuff, and it's just been wonky lately trying to do things. Okay, so I'm just going to keep this box propped open. Alright, I'm going to move some of my materials around. Oh, I'll eventually craft with this. Yeah, there's the yawning drinking game. Okay. Alright, kitty, jump in. Let's get going. Okay, first fold this in half. Already get that step out of the way and done. But as much as I'm tired, ow. Okay, apparently I pulled something on my shoulder. I can kind of feel it tonight. Ooh. I think I know what it is, because I carried some extra stuff yesterday and this morning. Going, coming home from work and then going to work. So I think that really did not help. I can feel it. Okay. Yeah. Alright. But that's okay. So I'm already going to glue this on with adhesive once I stop yawning. Yeah. It is a yawn fest. It is a definite yawn fest. Oh my goodness. Alrighty. Okay, it's slightly crooked, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. Because looking for the cap for the adhesive. In case I lose it, I have no doodles under me, but that could change. But they're pretty knocked out right now, which is kind of nice. I had a good nap with them earlier, but then I'm like, I gotta get up. Had to, do their dinners, which they were happy. And then just stuff. Alright, so next is, it wants me to stamp right here Oh, as I keep yawning. Yippers, yawn, yawn. To a wonderful friend, I think it says. I like that phrase. Okay, so let's do that. Alright, and then there's to a wonderful friend. Quite a fitting theme lately. You know when things happen in your private life and you think about it a little too much? Yeah. Having one of those times lately. Thinking too much about a situation that I'm not really going to jump into right now. It's not for this channel. I mean, it could be, but nah. Trying to keep some of my bias to myself. So it also indicates on the right hand side to put the stamping, so I'll do that. Let's see where this turns into. I could have heat embossed it, but that requires effort right now. Not this order. So I placed an order this morning, just to get some more stuffs, so I could get what I was after for Celebration. And then I'm looking at, and of course I ordered stuff that I don't really need right now, but because it's on clearance, I had to get it. So eventually, I do plan to get more embossing powders, because that clear is my absolute favorite color. So according to this instructions, that's the only stamping we're doing for this card, which is kind of sad. I like a lot of stamping. I'm also enjoying the fact that I can take materials and play around with them to make them to the card. Alright, so then let's grab some materials and get going here. Should be somewhat self-explanatory. I think I'm going to need these guys. I'm going to need the thread, which is out. I'm also going to need something that's hiding in the box. Oh, need one of these. Yeah. Oh, which one do I take? I just realized that. There's two. Okay, looks like the bigger one. So there we go. And so the bigger one goes on with adhesive, okay. And then 2 of the 3 flowers goes on with adhesive, one's dimensionals, okay. Just seeing how this is laid out. So I'll follow the instructions and see how I like it or not like it. So let's just put a good strip on there. And it looks like this goes on centered-ish. I think that might be centered, it might not. Hey Elaine. The powders you gave are different. I've yet to take some more time and play with them some more. It's just the Stampin' Up! Clear embossing powder I really, really love. Your powders are different. I don't know if it's something I'm doing wrong or what the heck I'm doing, but I gotta figure that out. It's just different. I've got the pieces here because I kept it here. I think I did. Hold on, let me find it. Like, it turned out nice, but it's different. Like, I don't know. I gotta work on it and figure it out. So, but it did turn out quite nice because now I've had this time to sit. It's definitely different powders, but I gotta figure me out. But no, it did come out quite nicely. It's just different material. But either way, what I'm looking for is clear. Clear is the powder that I want to get. So I gotta do more homework and figure out what I'm doing. I think it was just I was expecting a different result is what happened. I don't know. Could just be me. Oh. But yeah, I gotta look into that some more. It's just the downside with the Stampin' Up! Clear. I have to buy it in the bundle that has the white and the black. So it's like, I just want the clear because the clear is my favorite. But then again, with the upcoming stamp sale that I think we're both going to, I'm kind of hoping someone's got powders there so I can maybe see what they have. Not that I expect them to be selling powders, but you never know. So, oh, but yeah, definitely more homework. Alright, so I punched out my flowers. So, just bear with me a moment. My eyes are a little bit lacking. Okay, this one goes on after. These three go on now. So something like that, and that. So I can understand what it's trying to tell me. Okay. I'll catch up. Okay, so those two go on with adhesive. That one goes. This one goes on with dimensionals. That goes on with dimensionals. Okay. I might got a little extra adhesive on there, but that's all right. I just realized I don't think there's any bling with this kit. Also, realize you haven't used the Stampin' Up! Powder. It's different. It is very different. So, my experience with embossing powder has only been the Stampin' Up! Stuff until recently. So, yeah, it is a gem in its own way. I highly recommend try it out because they're really really cool. It's just the finish is a lot different than the other ones. So, but yeah, I'll crack into another day. It's just not when I'm half awake. Not when I'm half awake and I don't want to light things on fire, you know. Alright, so I'm just going to use, I know I'm slightly off camera, I'm just going to use 2 dimensionals on this guy. Oh. Oh yeah, wasn't this the kit that had like the holy whack and lots of dimensionals? Because I think when you open up your kit too, and it's like, I don't know what time in the morning it was when you messaged me. It was like, yeah, a lot of dimensionals. Alright, so that's on. And then next is the little phrase. So when I do my trailer events, I bring heat embossing with me. So that's something that I think is really fun. Yeah. Because I've gotten people hooked on it. So definitely, come trailer season, I'm bringing heat embossing out and about. It's my fave. Okay, so I'm gonna put some dimensionals on here. Oh, I gotta do my faux bow again. Oh, I love doing the faux bow. Alright, so there's 2 dimensionals. Let's get some adhesive. As it says. I'm gonna put that off to the side. It wants 12 inches of the ribbon. Ribbon, thread. You know what I mean. So let's get 12 inches of this. These little baggies are great, actually. They're great for diamond dots if you're into that type of stuff. I love diamond dots. I love so many art projects that I just don't have time to do them all. So, there will come a day, maybe when I retire from work, that I'll actually work on this stuff. That would be so cool. Every day, get up, handle doodles and pets and whatever's in my life at the time. Because, I mean, to be honest, I don't think these 2 are going to make it to my retirement. It hurts to say that, but, yeah. No, just being realistic. As much as like, yeah, I'd love if Toby was here, 20 years from now. No, that's not so possible. But I miss that little guy. Yeah, next month is his anniversary passing date, so it's gonna be a little sad. It's hit me harder this year for some reason. Like last year it hit hard anyway, but no, this year's just, it's really smacking me with realizing we're coming up to 2 years of my little baby boy. My original baby boy. That almost 2 years since he's passed on. I miss him a lot lately. He's really been on my mind, little guy. Alright, so then this is gonna go on. I don't really like how it covers up, but that's something I can always look into. Future drafts is change up that, because I don't really like that. And then this gets a whole whack of dimensionals. Apparently 3, but I'm doing 2. That way I can overlap on top of that purple, pink Patinia pop. Alrighty, so this card is pretty much done. Okay, that's pleasant. Yeah, pleasant. I'd probably do things a lot differently. Yeah, it's a tough day. It doesn't matter if it's 1 year, 2 years, 5 years. It's always going to be tough, I think, when we miss our loved ones. Alright, so there's the card for tonight. It's pleasant. Like, let's see the other one. Let's see opinion. Because this one I changed the spot. I liked how this turned out, although I don't like how they overlap. So, I know I'm giving like feedback on Paper Pumpkin, but no, it is something to keep in mind. It's like, hey, sometimes we don't have to follow all the instructions. I just did mostly tonight because I'm half awake. But yeah, it's different. But I like how it gives inspired on they may do it this way, but I may do it differently kind of thing. So it's really cool. And before I fully go, so Paper Pumpkin, information's finally coming out. This has been a long in the waiting. I forget how many months or a year or whatever the timeline of this is. So for those who are familiar with Paper Pumpkin, for example, I gotta explain this right because I'm half awake. So stampinup.ca, because we're in Canada, okay, and is the main website for all Stampin' Up stuff and that. However, Paper Pumpkin, up until soon, has been on a separate website. Does it say anything on here? No, I don't have any links on here. I have, symbols and all, but anyway, so paperpumpkin.com, but then you flip over to the Canadian icon for the Canadian login and that, because I don't know if it's paperpumpkin.ca. I'm not going to clarify right now. Either way, so it's always been a separate website to do the subscription for Paper Pumpkin. However, coming up after next month, so this upcoming billing for Paper Pumpkin for March is still going to be on the Paper Pumpkin website. After that, so literally March 10th, so March 10th is the deadline. So the 10th of every month is always the deadline for subscription. So how it works is subscription needs to be active by the 10th of each month. That way, everybody who's subscribed goes into the list of who's getting their kits, and then within a couple days they bill it out, and then a couple days later they ship it out. So it's pretty structured every month. So this upcoming March 10th at, I think, pretty much midnight Mountain Time, more or less. So 11:59 p.m. or what? I have to read the notes. I forget what it said, but they're shutting down the website for Paper Pumpkin because they're going to be merging all Paper Pumpkin stuff to the Stampin' Up website. It's going to be a big change. So pretty much March 11th, any new subscribers can subscribe now on stampinup.ca website. There'll be no more Paper Pumpkin website. So for current subscribers like me, very little is happening. Essentially, they're going to merge my Paper Pumpkin account to my Stampin' Up account. I'm good to go. Those who may have a separate login for Paper Pumpkin than they do for Stampin' Up website, say, for example, different email address, maybe different password or something, they may have a little bit of issues resubscribing kind of thing. As for new subscribers, after March 11th, subscribe on the Stampnet website. If anybody who's interested in subscribing or have any questions, please let me know. I do have communications, emails, documents, videos, them explaining a little bit of this process. It probably is going to be a little funky in the beginning because it's all new and everything. Uh, yes, Elaine, I'm well aware of that if you order on your own, then I lose some of your business. I lose the Paper Pumpkin business. That's something that we'll have a chat when it comes time. Either way, I'll be fine. Anyways, but no, just expressing that it's a big change. And for me, I am actually looking forward to it because that way I can streamline my stuff more easily. Hopefully I can put in my proper shipping address because recently I tried to have this last round of Paper Pumpkin shipped to my workplace, but the website wouldn't let me for, complicated website nonsense. So it is what it is. Yeah, so I'm hoping this change will be a good thing. I think it'll be a good idea to have everything on one website versus two websites. It does make it more confusing sometimes. I have to log into Paper Pumpkin to update my subscription. For example, I get 3 kits each month. This is mine. I get one for Elaine, and I get one to do for my own interests, whether it's vendor events or I sell it or whatever. So, anyways, but yeah, Elaine and I, we'll chat. The option's totally yours on what you want to do. If you want to continue with me, that'd be great. If you want to go off and try it yourself on your login for your demo login, that's totally understandable because it does count for our, so as a demonstrator, here's the back end of it all. As a demonstrator, we do earn commissions on Paper Pumpkin subscribers. So I do have some subscribers, so I do commissions off of that, as well as points. I'm just simplifying the terminology. We have a different name for it. I'm not going to bore the details. So every kit sold, I get X amount of points. I'm just not going to say what my points are. And it does help towards our quarterly minimums for sales or purchases, whether we're a hobby demo and that. Yeah, Elaine, if you want to continue with me, I would greatly appreciate it. Yeah, I'm totally fine with it. But yeah, we will definitely discuss it further. It's all good. I lost my train of thought. And then another thing is, so yeah, so as a demonstrator, I earn points towards my quarterly minimum sales, which does help a lot. So just kind of explain some of the back end of it for those who may not know what a demonstrator is like in this. But something else to note, and I have to read this, I believe, because another change coming up. Of course, my mousey isn't want to work right now. I'm just going to do a quick look at my emails here, because there was an email communication tonight that came up about Paper Pumpkin. I got opened up, because I got to read it fully. I'm not going to read the whole thing. Oh yeah, of course it's not going to tell me in the email. I'll have to look into it. So another thing is, in the world of Stampin' Up, some of you may be aware, with most direct sales companies, is what's called parties. In Stampin' Up world, we call it workshop kind of thing, where you have a party host, and people can come together with a shopping link for that party host to make orders, and then that host can earn rewards based on the party. So this is a style that most direct sales companies has. The Stampin' Up version is going out the door really, really soon. I have not been promoting it much in a long time because it's, I don't know. It's just something that I loved. Oh, there goes my visual. It's something that was a good idea, but I'm not a fan of the whole party concept. I'm just gonna fix my screen here. So that's just my opinion. I'm not a fan of the party concept because it requires a host to get their friends and family to make orders to put into the party. Now, some of these direct sales companies requires it has to be more than one order. It has to be 3 or 4 different people ordering kind of thing or something. At least the Stampin' Up version, it could be 1 order or it could be 5 orders. Doesn't matter. As long as it equals up to the minimum amount. So in the past, it's been a $200 party order, which encompasses all the orders within that party to equal $200, for the host to earn 10% rewards on that party kind of thing. So that way the host can go and order, they can make their order. They get 10% dollar amount, so that would be $20 based on a $200 party. And they unlock the ability to purchase some host only items, which is kind of cool. So again, same as most direct sales companies, but this whole system in Stampin' Up! Is going out the door. What's going to happen moving forward, I don't know the date, is anyone who places a Stampin' Up! Order, as long as it meets a minimum amount, I don't know the number, but it's like, say, I don't know if it's 25 or $50 or something. Reasonable, because like think for example, you buy a stamp set, you buy some ink or some paper, you're looking at like probably $50 easily kind of thing. So a decent small order, heck, even some of the kids collection could be like 30 some odd dollars. So on a reasonable normal order, we'll say, they earn rewards, but the rewards are only redeemed on their next order. So that's more information coming up in the future that I need to do my own homework on because I haven't done it yet. So that's kind of cool. And I believe Paper Pumpkin can count towards those rewards. So, yeah, we'll have to figure all this stuff out as we come. Anyway, there's way too much babble than I intended. But no, I just want to express that because I noticed the communications came out today more about Paper Pumpkin, and I'm like, yeah, I need to do my reading, I need to do my homework, and I need to reach out to those who are my subscribers and make sure they're okay, they understand what's happening, because it is a big change, and hopefully for the best. Okay, good night, everyone. Just because I'm still chatting, I'm just going to show the two cards. Let me know what you think, guys. If you love them, if you don't like them. If you like that, I chopped the card bases, which I know some people don't like that. I do. I just think it's great to stretch the materials a little longer. They're really pleasant cards. They're really, really nice. I just wish this was more visible, but, that's something I can always change up later on another draft. Okay. Bye, everyone! As I knock my phone into my stream deck. Bye!